welcome to Good Vibes Goddess Tarot. So today we're going to do like a random general reading. It may not it may resonate with you, it may not resonate with you. No, take the parts that do, leave the rest. Um, yeah. So before we get started, we're going to cleanse out the space and the energy. So if you have headphones on, turn them down. Okay. So let's get started. Oh, the song that goes with this reading, I keep forgetting to do that. Is Switch by Black or Six Black, whatever what you want to call him. And in that song, he talks about like like walking the mountains in other people's shoes, and when you switch, you realize that like Freaky Friday, when you switch, you realize that you didn't really know as much as you thought you did, or it's not as easy as you thought it was. Um, but at the end, he was also talking about like relationships and stuff like that, like how he had to switch up on people and stuff like that. So it's like you're already doing something that is not really easy, and these people are trying to make it seem like it's your responsibility to take care of their life and their problems, and it's not. So rather than either working with you so you can like overcome whatever obstacle or challenge that you're facing right now, they throwing more mini challenges at you. And that's why some of y'all ended up like walking away from people, quote unquote switching up on them, because it's like you couldn't even if you had told them, I'm going through this, I'm going like I cannot deal with this right now, they will somehow make it feel like you're a bad friend or a bad partner for not helping them, when it's just like they're not helping you. So it's like, if you're a bad friend and a bad partner, so are they. And it wasn't just equal give and take. So, yeah. Next we have liberation with donation, prayer, and religion. And we have conflict, differences, distribution, and like fighting, like when y'all dip, yeah. I don't know if I said it right. And quarrel. And then we have stop, break, pause, stagnation. Then we have vow, wish, hope, worship. When I saw vow, what popped in my head, some of y'all, your person vowed to like bring y'all down and destroy y'all. And it's not gonna work out the way that they thought it is, or just not gonna work out, period. But they vowed, okay? They determined for some fucking reason, and it's just not gonna work the way it's just not. So also with that, communication is key in reverse, and I keep saying like they know what they did, you don't have to talk to them and stuff like that. Communicating with them is a waste of time, because this person is purposely choosing not to understand where you're coming from. Which is why they said communication is not key. You cannot communicate with this person. They don't care. Also, balls popped in my head, the person's not listening, right? Because you see this person is just talking, even though there's no words being said. They're not listening. They just want to talk. Then if you repeat, It's like, if you know, if you parrot back whatever they said to you, they would be like, they never said that. It's that. They not even listening to their own self. They don't listen to you, they don't listen to themselves. They just don't listen. Which is why you stop fighting with this person and realize that it's not worth it. Then we have curse, hate, catastrophic, and misfortune. Told you. And then we have reserved and gain that came out together. So we have desire, worth, extravagance, and cultivating profit and conclusion. Can't really see it, but okay. With that being said, you freed yourself and liberated yourself from a conflict that wasn't worth it. Even if it was like a marriage, because the vows and stuff like that. You was able to get out of it because this person wasn't really a marriage. It was okay. It was a one-sided marriage. One person is doing all the work and carrying everything, which is why you walked away. With this stop, break, and stagnation, you walked away from this person, and now they wishing the hope and catastrophic and misfortune on you. But with this stop, with your hand out and stuff like that, and the X, you're not allowing this person back in your life, which is why you are reserved and have reservations for people of like this and any like them, anybody they sent, any like friends or anything like that. Anybody that had that pretty much gained off of your misfortune and your unhappiness, you're not allowing them back into your life. You're literally saying like, stop, fuck off, that kind of thing. And they trying to send you curses and hexes and everything under the sun, as if that's gonna let you like that should allow you to let them back in. And it's just like, why in my right mind, okay, would I do that? If somebody did that to you, would you do it? Then it's gonna be no. You see, the person is, it's just, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. They will throw the rock, hide the hand, lie, gaslight, do everything that they gotta do to make it seem like they're not this bad person that they are, but they are. Because if there's a fight and a conflict and you walked away, what is the point of cursing you? You walked away. Shit was done. But to them, it wasn't done because they didn't win, or because they didn't crush you the way that they wanted to crush you, because you didn't allow them to do it. So now they feel like sending you a curse will do it, when in all actuality, with this liberation and this prayer, religion, and worship, it's gonna go right back to them. Especially if you didn't do anything wrong. Why will the innocent be like, even if you were like, they wronged you, right? That's injustice. So the innocent will have to get justice. You walked away, got your own justice, blocked this person, moving away from them. That was your justice. It was also fair for this person. They fucked you over. You don't get to stay around them. Don't get to stay in their face. Be in their face. Be in their time. Taking their resources. That's fair. But this person feel like, no, it's fair that you stay with them and they watch your demise. Even after they fucked you over. And you did absolutely nothing. Even if they fucked you over and you overcome the fuck over, they will continue to do it. Because you're not supposed to overcome it. That's the type of people that you had around you. Also, I would say, if they was fighting with you, it was like one-on-one, you left, now they gathering a whole group of people. That also proves that you were right. The fact that they have to gather people, yeah. also you're stronger than this person. The fact that they have to gather people to try to gang up on one person. Also, with this curse, if it's not them, they ask somebody else to do it for them, and both persons are going to suffer karma. So it doesn't really matter. Then we have Snake Princess with the Serpentine Path of Power. Then we have Beautiful Little Worm, Take Care of Yourself. Then we have Little Red Riding Hood, I Am Not a Victim. Then, don't know how to say that word. And the Priestess of Time, with the time has come, the time to act is now. Then we have the Butterfly in Gloom, After Sadness, Happiness, and Hope Returns. And then we have the Hedgehog, Love, with Positive, Uplifting, New Friends. So with that, with the Serpentine Path to Power, the people that trying to literally snake you or try to tempt you into doing something that isn't really ethical, you're not supposed to do. You're walking away from those people. Like I said before with the stop. Oh, and also what popped in my head once I saw After Sadness, Happiness, and Hope Returned. Because hope is on vow. This person is wishing and hoping for misfortune and downfall and catastrophic events in your life. But you are hoping and wishing for, like, with, growth, gain, and prosperity. And increase your self-worth, but also your health and your state of mind. And for some reason, to this person, that's a fucking problem. Because you want to be happy and they miserable. You should be miserable too. Like, your emotions to be tied together. And no. Because you didn't make this person miserable. They've been miserable. But yet they're literally trying to make you miserable. That's not fair to you. And that's why I said that I'm not a victim. It's like you realize you got to take care of yourself. This person is not going to take care of you. It's not going to try to give to you equally. And especially with that religion and prayer, thinking that the woe is me, it's the universe is out to get me, or God's out to get me, and blah 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 blah. It's actually not. You either made that choice, and that's why I was saying that you're not a victim. You made that. It's like you made your choices. Now you gotta like deal with them, deal with the consequences of your actions, and you're not really enjoying the consequences of your actions because this person is the fuck person. Um, and also, if you wished or prayed and manifested that negativity get out of your life, this person is literally negative, which is why they're leaving your life. You're not the victim. You act for it. They're just delivering what you asked for. Yeah. Which is why I'm saying that the time to act is now. Don't let this person play around with you and your manifestation or your prayers or what you want. Because you're not going to get. You see how it's curse and then it's resurrection and gain? You will not get that because of the curse. Now, if you let go of this person, stop it. Every your wish and your hopes and your dreams. You see? This person is what's hindering you and stopping you from getting it. Because they're causing you nothing but sadness, being low vibration. You stop, you walk away from this person, you take care of yourself, you realize Nobody had it out for you. You probably made some bad choices, but everybody do that. Just got to do better. You know, some people are stupid sometimes. Okay, but we gotta realize that we can't do that all the time. And that's when your happiness and hope return, and then you cut out the people that have been very negative and bringing you down, and manipulating their power of love, knowledge, whatever it is, just manipulating it to get what they want, pretty much. Okay. So we have these two that came out together with Lantern Fairy and a Clockwork Potato with a clear solution, a wonderful idea, an aha moment. The wonderful idea and the aha moment is to take care of yourself and fuck this person. Because that's what you're liberating yourself from this quarrel and fight and problems. By taking care of yourself and realize it's not your responsibility. This person's life is a mess and that had nothing to do with you. Just like you have choices, they have choices. They made certain choices and they got to deal with the consequences of their actions. It was their choice, not yours. Why are you dealing with the consequences of their actions? You didn't do anything. It was not your choice. I mean, it was your choice to date this person or be around this person, but you did not choose. It's like, if they're allergic, it's like they're allergic to shrimp. You know that they're allergic to shrimp. They know they're allergic to shrimp. Did you give the shrimp to that person? No. They chose to eat the shrimp. But yet you have to deal with them and their asthma attack? What? Their allergy reaction and stuff like that. And or even if it's asthma, it's just like, you know, you do not breathe well on a regular day, on a good basis, and you don't have your asthma pump. It's like, that's a choice that they had to make. They chose breathing versus not breathing. They chose, I'm alright, I'm not gonna breathe. And it's like, that's not on you. That's not on you. Because who gonna bring their asthma pump knowing that you know you have asthma? And asthma comes off at any time, man. If it's hot, cold, or cold enough, hot enough. Like, you can't fix other people's problems, especially if they don't want to fix it themselves or see what caused it. Yeah. Then we have Amara with don't know how to say that, with Aloha Healing. Pretty much continue to say what I said before. With this person vowed to pretty much destroy your life. Oh, also with the victim shit, they're not the victim, they're the fucking villain. Also, in their story, okay, you're the villain, and that's fine and cool and dandy because they're a crackhead in yours. I'm gonna be honest with you, not even a crackhead, a dumbass. They're a dumbass in yours. Could be a crackhead too, but no, some crackheads kind of sort of they know what they're doing. This one's a dumbass. A dumbass. Yeah. Because their wonderful bright idea is, I fucked you over. You mad that I fucked you over. I'm going to destroy your life because you're mad that I fucked you over. And it's just like, bitch, you couldn't get next to me and couldn't get near me because you were trying to fuck me over. No, not even trying. You did fuck me over repeatedly, and now you're no longer in my space, no longer in my circle, and you're still trying to fuck me over. Keep saying. It's like with Chris Brown when he said, like, how you gonna hate from outside the club, you can't even get in. Some of the people literally can't get in, so they hate it from the outside, where this person was literally inside the club, started problems and conflict, fights, got kicked out of the club, and then mad that they got kicked out of the club. What did you do to get kicked out of the club? Who told you to do that? Nobody. So of course you're gonna get kicked out. And that's the problem. They feel like they should be an exception. They shouldn't get kicked out. As if it's their club. And it's not. They don't even have a club of their own. Which is why they're trying to cause a whole bunch of chaos and confusion in yours, so make it seem like you're the problem, you're a hot mess. So people don't want to be around you or be near you because there's always going to be some type of fight, some type of this, some type of that, when it's literally this person that's starting it. You liberate yourself, you move away from this person, and all that stopped happening. So healing and moving away from certain people, you realize who was really the problem and who's not the problem. Who was never the problem. They try to scapegoat you. Their life is a fucked up mess because of the choices that they make. It had nothing to do with you. Their life was a fucked up mess before you got there, while you was there, and then when you left. It's still a fucked up mess. But your life is it was decent. Probably we had some up and downs, but it was still decent, you know? Got with this person was nothing but down. Nothing but down. And it went downhill fast, okay? You walked away from this person and healing, and it's slowly but surely getting back to decent. See? Their life continued to be a fucked up mess because it's them, not you. Then we have 2 little witches, magic space, clearing time. See what I told you? 2 people. If it's not them doing the curse, they hired somebody to do it. And they're watching, try to see if it's going to work or if it's working. And it's not. Also, with the reservations, again, how can they see if it's working if they cannot get into the club? It's like they literally trying to throw an egg at you. Like there's not a line to get into a club, a door. And again, people, because you're inside, there's other people. It's not. They see it hit the door and be like, it hit her. And it's like, no, it didn't. No, it didn't. Like, it really didn't. And then with this prayer, and it's just like, the shit is bouncing right back. Or even if they try to throw it, half the times it's not even hitting the door or hitting. It's just not. It might hit somebody on the line, and then that person start hating you and stuff like that. But yet again, that same person will not get into the club. It's just like, I don't see what they do. It just makes no sense. That's why I said they're a dumbass in yours. Yeah. So now we're going to move into the tarots. We have the Queen of Cups reverse. Right? Somebody that is self-centered. Everybody's supposed to give them love, but they don't give love to nobody else. See, the birds is flying away. They're not understanding or receiving intuitive messages. None of it. And then we have the moon reverse. Yeah, because there's secrets and deception and lies and hidden intentions. Also, because in the moon, that's the hermit's face. See how he look upset? Hold on. Because the face was definitely showing like 5 seconds ago. That's crazy. Because it was definitely showing. Okay, let's see if I turn off the light. Will it show? Yeah. There we go. But you see? Look upset. So that means that he didn't either, even if he went within and asked himself what he should do on this spiritual journey and the hermit reverse simply means shame, ashamed and loneliness. So this person is ashamed of a lot of shit. A lot. And because it's the crab or a lobster hand, really the one with the shellfish. And that's supposed to represent, seeing that it's in the water, your psychic abilities. And I already told you, this person is not getting any downloads Or even if they, seeing that the birds is flying away from them, they literally are not receiving any. Their psychic abilities pretty much left them. Or is about to. Um, Also, another thing, because I think I said that at one point in time, but I don't know where that video is up yet. But if the person that's pretty much doing readings for money and lying for money, um, that's gonna backfire, and at some point in time, the messages or the readings that they're doing, it's just gonna be a whole bunch of nonsense. It's not gonna be accurate. That's why I keep saying with the reserves, like they don't know what you're doing. They can't see what you're doing. If you're inside the fucking club, they cannot see what you're doing. And they're on the outside. They cannot see. Because how I imagine it is like you got black mirrors. So even if they like try to go up and like look into that, they're not gonna see anything. Literally not gonna see anything. The door open, you see like some little flashing lights. You know it's a party going on in there. But you don't hear nothing. You don't see nothing. They're not a part of it. But they're mad. But then it's like they got themselves kicked out. You didn't get them kicked out. Yeah, Knight of Swords. They got themselves kicked out because they went reverse, because they want to be violent, impulsive, and like overly defensive. Like I said before, this person is wrong, but yet somehow you're wrong for kicking them out. You didn't even kick them out. That's the thing. You didn't even kick them out. You simply just prayed. And then they end up, God was like, heard you. I've been waiting at you for the door. It's like God is your security guard. He been knew they was fucking up. Okay? He been seen them. Okay? He kept an eye on them the whole time. Until he was like, I don't want no negativity in my life. God was like, yup. He already knew where to go. Who to get. Snatch him out. And then he snatched him. Yeet. And now they mad. And it's just like, well, if you had done right to the people that done right by you, you wouldn't get kicked out the club so fucking often, now would you? See? It's their fault. Because they even looking back on them and the shit that they do. The Knight always talking about movements. They're the one moving, not you. They were the problem, and they looking back on it. They felt like they was the queen. Nothing was going to happen to them. They were entitled to be here and to do certain shit. And come to find out, they have to deal with the consequences of their actions. And they cannot handle it. Too bad, so sad. Okay? Page of Pentacles reversed. They refuse to learn the lesson. They don't want to take accountability, which is why they blaming you and saying it's your fault when it's not your fault. You was an innocent party in this. It was them. It also popped in my head every time I keep saying that it was them. SpongeBob, it was his hat, Mr. Krabs. He was number one. It's like they literally, it was you. It was them the whole time. But they're trying to make it seem like it's you. Because with SpongeBob, right? Mr. Krabs was trying to get back the hat from SpongeBob. So he did everything in the world rather than simply like, can I get the hat back? Simple. Give me the hat back. That kind of thing. So he made up this whole story. SpongeBob returned the hat to the person that it needed to be returned to and was like, what was his hat, Mr. Krabs? He was number one. Like, after he done spooked him, scared him, and da-da-da. So, like, if they try to send you curses and do stuff like that, it just help you more and more to heal and change who you are. Because you not seeing it as a curse, you just seeing it as karma. And God is just like, I'm not doing that. I know who is, though. And they gonna be mad because you're not the victim. You are healing from this. So anything they're trying to throw at you, any obstacles they're gonna throw at you, you're gonna heal from it. And that's with the magic cleaning space, it's gonna be null and void. Which is why I say some of y'all people know they about to get hit by karma and trying to befriend you again so you can get hit along with them. Don't do that. If you walked away from these people, continue to walk away. With this positive, uplifting, new friends. New. Not old. This person's in the past for a reason. And they don't learn their lessons. And they haven't learned their lessons. Yeah. Sun. Oh, God. The sun reversed. Hold on. Gotta hide his body parts. The sun reverse. Right? And you see, like, he's not, you see his ribs and all that stuff, like, he's not happy. He's not full, not satisfied. He's starving. For what? Happiness. After sadness, happiness and hope returns. This person is a walking doom and gloom. I was going to say thunderstorms, but I really like thunderstorms. I'm not going to do that. I really like thunderstorms. Didn't I say this person was a walking disaster in one of the videos? Yeah. It's them. It's not you. I don't know. I won't say hurricane, but it's something catastrophic that you slowly after. We'll say hurricane. Yeah. Like, or typhoon. Like, after you slowly have to recover. And it's like you're never going to get back to what you once were. But you're becoming a whole new person. Right? Because you actually learned the lessons compared to them. Yeah. King of Swords. They're new. And they his voice to man in my ear. At the end of the road, where the part where he was like, I knew I just didn't care. That's what I was about to say. So with the King of Swords and his eyes is closed and stuff like that, still looking in that direction, they know or be able to see who the problem is. Are they going to accept it? No, they're going to close their eyes because her eyes is closed here. You can't even see his eyes there. Eyes is looking at this book like, what the fuck is this? Head down. So like I said over here with the Hermit and the Moon, they're ashamed of their actions, but they're not going to tell anybody. They're just going to lie. See? Six of Pentacles reversed. They're going to lie. They're not going to give the truth. They're going to say whatever they got to say to make themselves look good or even look like they're the victim. Like I said, they're the whole villain. The whole villain. And 90% that you're the hero. But if we go in that route, it was like this villain doesn't even belong in your storybook. Let's say you're Superman. No, because in Justice, Joker did fuck with Superman. So let me think of another person. It's like you're Superman and this person is the Penguin. It makes no sense. Like, what is you doing? It's like, go fight Batman, okay? Like, this is it's not equal. It's like this villain isn't actually your villain. That meant to be in your story. Now, I don't even know if at some point in time Superman fought the Penguin, but it wouldn't make any sense. Lex Luthor got more powers than fucking Penguin. You feel me? So it's just... Or even when it was the Joker, like, it didn't make... Well, it was just... The Joker was... He couldn't bother Batman as much anymore. So he fucked with Superman, and Superman didn't appreciate. He didn't appreciate it, or take very kindly to it. Yeah, that part of the story broke my heart. If you read the book, you know what I'm talking about. If you didn't, then save yourself. But yeah, the Superman did not take kindly to the Joker's little prank, and then that turned to a whole different thing. Also, if this person is the Joker, they're literally trying to get you to act out of the hero character. You know, hero's not supposed to kill anybody. Spoiler alert. Superman killed the Joker. How, you may ask, just he ripped Superman's heart out. Superman literally ripped his man's heart out. it's um and Batman was trying to, oh, we're heroes, we're not supposed to kill, blah 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 blah. And then Superman was just like, if you had did your job, okay, I wouldn't have happened to do it. This wouldn't have happened. But you keep doing this, and the third. You know, Batman be like, I don't kill. Just throw them in Arkham. And then they keep escaping Arkham or leaving Arkham. And it's just like, clearly, that's not where they need to be. Okay? But that is like, that's what Superman was trying to talk about. And it's that. It's that. Oh, especially with that curse. Yeah, there's a Batman that thinks that what they're doing is right and what's immoral. But Batman, from like, it depends on who you're talking to. Some people say he's a vigilante. Some people say he's a hero. It all depends. It all depends. It all depends who you're talking to and how you see them, how you view them. So that's why with the person with the curse, you could actually be Superman. You was minding your own business in your own little world. And here comes the Joker fucking with you just because you know Batman or you was friends with Batman or some shit. And they took the shit too far. I'm gonna be honest with you. While reading the book, I was like, Joker, you should never did that. Like, don't bother that man. I was like, he is not Batman. And then boom, yeah, ripped that man's whole heart out. I was like, oh, okay. Now we know. Now we know. How did? Yeah, it's like a villain that doesn't make sense. Where Scarecrow, I feel like that's a villain that makes sense anywhere. Okay, that makes sense anywhere. Right? He just spray his little chemicals. Boom, you're terrified. That makes sense. He can go anywhere. He could be anybody's villain. It's like this villain makes no sense. If it's the Penguin have no superpowers compared to Batman. No, what? No, no. But them, they're kind of equal footing because they both don't have no superpowers. They just got money. Just money. And that's what it is. And weapons. Like, that's all they got. Whereas Superman, you actually have superpowers. So it's just like, you just blow this man away and then you just, they just gone. It's like, it's not an equal or fair fight. Or even like, no, Mr. Freeze? A little bit. It depends. He can go on certain, it's like, but this person and the villain they trying to be in your story makes no sense. That's why I was like, they're a dumbass in yours. Or a crackhead. It just doesn't make sense. And it's like, even if there are like with the Page of Pentacles reverse, even if all of it is laid out in front of them onto who really is the problem, what is the problem, they're gonna be like, what do you mean? That kind of thing. Like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? And it's like, what? Like, because they're not happy unless they get their way. And then the actual son is just like, I don't care. Because that's not what happiness is. That's ego and that's pride. And I don't really. Peace out. Like, that kind of thing. And which is why their life is continuing to be a fucked up mess. And it's not growing. They're not gaining anything or have anything of substance. Because they just continue to fuck it over. And not tell the truth, not be loyal, be very violent, and I'm gonna say swordsy is mean like aggressive, very argumentative when they're wrong. And with the Sex of Pentacles being reversed, wouldn't. They breadcrumb people. They don't actually give their all. Also, I don't think this person have a lot to give. Period. So there's that. And like I said, this person continues to look in that direction. So they are ashamed. They are embarrassed. But they won't let people know that. They will lie. They will try to paint you to be the whole problem. That's that scapegoating. You're not the problem. Whatever lies and delusion they gotta tell themselves for them to sleep well that night, you gotta let them tell it. Okay? You know the truth. They know the truth. God knows the truth. Like, that's all that matters. And yeah, we have the Knight of Cups. See the mask on the floor? And they're wearing a mask. Yeah. They were a fool. They look very stupid and jokery. Okay. Or like a jester. And now they're trying to put on a whole different mask because you're no longer with them. To go give that cup of love to somebody else, or try to make it like give a romantic offer, romantic gesture to somebody else, or make it seem like the romantic offer, romantic gesture that was given to you, the relationship that y'all had, you were the self-centered one and the one that wasn't compromising and working with them. Like I said, they gonna lie. Eight of Pentacles. No, Eight of Cups, not Pentacles. Oh, you starting to be like mastering walking away from people. That's what that healing at some point in time, where before you will stay there even if you felt uncomfortable or try to continue to work and compromise to give people the benefit of the doubt. Now you just walk away. It's like you did what you did and you know what you did. So fuck this shit, I'm out. Like, you walk away from them when there's no love in that cup and there's nothing left. And we have the High Priestess, yeah. Because you was able to see through the deception and the lies and the secrets. And because I'm looking at the pillars, the white and the black, you're feeling stable and solid within yourself and trusting yourself to know who is lying to you, and to also still protect yourself and care for yourself and be very caring and loving and nurturing to yourself, and seeing the importance of walking away from those people. Because the black talks about action and movement. Yeah. Like, with this King of Wands coming to you trying to feed you nothing but smoke and mirrors and a smoke screen, trying to lie to you, persuade you into giving up the draws, you just like, yeah, no, I might. And yeah, it's like your back is turned. Like, you're not even focused. Like, now when new people come in with that reservation and gain, you, like I said before, like, you learned the lesson, which is why happiness and hope is returning, and you meeting new friends. Anybody that, and even that is like similar or reminds you of said person, you probably will give them a chance, right? Stuff like that. Hear them out. Um, but it's like once they mess up or smokescreen or delusion, lies and stuff like that, because just because somebody is similar to somebody doesn't mean that they are that person. So it's like you don't mind giving this person a chance, but it's like if they mess up in a way, I would say it's unexpected, but you've been through before, or you, even like they mess up, it's like they doing things like you recognize the patterns pretty much, and it's like you cut, like, just walk away and be reserved to be quiet and to, yeah. Ten of the Wheel of Fortune. I said Ten of Wands. That's a problem, the burden to somebody that this change and this shift is happening. Oh, so this person is trying to sabotage you. and bring you down. Because you just continue evolving and moving ahead, and fortune continues to be on your side. And some people, they just want to use you for money, and the fact that they can't, they feel like you shouldn't have money. Because they don't have money, you shouldn't have money. Or you shouldn't have money to give to other people if you're not giving it to them. It's just stupid. Yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles. And also, see how he's like throwing money into like just, it wasn't actually a wishing well, but because the horse is drinking out of it. So it was like they literally made the wish and this vow to bring you down, and they knew what they was doing, and they didn't care. They know that you deserved an apology, and they pretty much dragged their feet, was very stubborn, and was trying to throw money at the problem with the curses, trying to throw money at it to hire somebody or pay somebody to cause misfortune in your life, rather than coming in and apologizing. Or try to buy their way back into your good graces. Be a Ten of Cups. To create a whole bunch of illusion and fantasy. To make it seem like y'all would be happy together when you actually wasn't and won't. So let's see. I have the medley deck to pretty much see or talk about how they're acting or how they was acting. Or just simply what the lie, like, we don't know. Let's see. So we have the King of Wands, right? You see how he in his little director's chair, okay? Then we have Justice. Gonna act like they bringing you justice. Gonna see. Look at the pillars. Do those pillars look stable and solid to you? No. One looks suspicious. Like, don't be suspicious. Don't be like, it looks suspicious. Okay, you know, look like you won't stand over there. This one looks like, oh, who is me? The victim shit is like one person. This Queen of Cups. Okay, reverse. Have lies, secrets, and deceptions. Will say whatever they need to say to try to get ahead. And you probably fell for it. And you're sad. Don't want to do that anymore. It's not solid and it's not stable. For one, the pillars is turning in on itself. The whole shit's gonna come down. Pillars supposed to be straight. Like, see, these pillars is very straight. Crooked. Bent. It's not a stable foundation or a stable place. But they're trying to, especially with the Six of Pentacles reversed, like it wasn't equal give and take. It wasn't going to last. It was one-sided. Which is why the ship wasn't stable. And one is leaning, the other one's not. Like, it was going to collapse regardless. But they try to make it seem like, oh, it was all fair, it was all just. And then they wanted to work with you, you didn't want to work with them. Everything was balanced, equal give and take, and blah, 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 blah. And if it was, why is one person sad and the other person okay, I guess? I don't know. See? Five of Swords, because it was short-sighted and stupid. They sabotaged the relationship. But then, because with the two people walking away, they sabotaged the relationship and caused you to walk away. Right? They felt like they was this bigger-than-life person, right? Sabotaged the relationship or the connection, caused you to walk away, but then didn't expect somebody else to see or be a part of what's going on. Because back there is a mountain to know or witness what's going on. And even if they did, they would pretty much bully them as well. Because where the clouds over here is white, over there they become gray. So either way, this person had clouded judgment, and their judgment started taking a turn for egotistical. and superficial and self-centered. So they sabotage the relationship, but yet try to make it seem like you're the one that sabotaged this relationship, and walking away from people and cutting them out when it's actually is them. Yeah, for once. They sabotage the connection. Either partner, marriage, partnership, whatever the fuck it was, they sabotaged it. With they fake and phoniness. See, hermit. Let's see. Let me see the next one. Then we have Empress. Okay. Okay. Cause I was about to say, are they gonna try to make it seem like they the hermit? They know where they went wrong, right? Cause even though he's above the clouds, there's still a little bit of clouds now. So I would say, especially with that lantern fairy, a clear solution and a wonderful idea, an aha moment. You saw the truth, or somebody seen the truth. You saw the truth before this person. Oh wait, no, because the gray clouds is here too. This person started to realize once you walking away and stuff like that, or about to get into a relationship or a new relationship, they realized who you were. You're a fucking empress. Very solid, stable, and abundant. But not everybody can get to the empress. Let's see. Then we have the lovers, yeah. Then we have the snake here. Literally in the middle. Looking at the female. So it's like, yeah. Yeah. The Princess Serpentine, like, yeah. They was fake, phony, lied. Trying to make it seem like there was a soulmate, a twin flame kind of connection. And it wasn't. They sabotaged it. Also with, like I said, with justice being here, if the scales is unbalanced, the scales have to be balanced. Whoever the fuck threw it out of balance, they're throwing the rock and hiding the hand. Somebody saw them throw the fucking rock. So there's a witness who can say who did what was wrong. That's with the hermit. The knowledge comes out. There's a clear solution on who's wrong, who's right, who did what. And the scales will be balanced. Where you thought you was in a twin flame situation, that was a false flame situation, just temptation and lust, and somebody trying to use you for materialistic gain or superficial gain, the money, abundance, stop you from becoming who you can become. It's only fair and it's only right that that person doesn't be a part of your life. Right? Then I said before, like, there's, like, God was your security guard. I mean, I know that's an angel. But, like, who God controls? Okay? The angels. Okay? So I was just like, you see, he was there the whole time. He knew what the fuck this person was doing the whole time. He knew the whole time. So it's like, once you prayed and it was like, I don't want this no more, they was like, I heard you. Heard you. Waiting for you at the door. Like, and now you want more loving and caring relationships. So where this person thought they was psychic and intuitive, you didn't know, or you weren't gonna know what they're doing, and they got one up on you and da 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 da. Yeah, no. They sabotage themselves, and also they sabotage themselves out of an empress. Even if you were the actual, let's say this was, even if it was a twin flame, they sabotaged it to the point that God was like, yeah, no, I'll make her another one. Like, I'll make her another one. I'll make him another one, and I'll make her another one. Like, you don't get to, that was the power. They don't get to use or abuse the love or the connection and stuff like that for their own personal gain. And be like, oh, you're my soulmate, so you're supposed to stay with me. Like, no. You supposed to love me. No. No. If you're being karmic, I don't have to love you. If you're being fake and superficial, I don't have to do that. That's not a part of it. Thank you. So now we have write down your goals, dream big. The things that you actually want, the things that make you happy without this person. Don't worry about what this person's gonna say, that person's gonna say. Especially this person, because this person is just trying to sabotage you. Also, because the Five of Swords can talk about like being a coward, and like I said, this person had to recruit other people, and then they know it. Like they recruit other people to do certain shit to make themselves feel big. So they need to bring other people down or sell other people to feel comfortable and secure within themselves, which is why they they broke your heart and try to cause a whole bunch of problems and try to get people to walk away from you and leave you, make it seem like you were the problem when you weren't the problem, and try to make it seem like they were real and they was honest and they was this like good type of person when they weren't. They created any kind of truth to make them look good. Then we have get back to nature and reconnect with your hippie roots. That's part of the healing. Like I said before, this person is just a walking natural disaster. You are not the problem. Then we have show off your sparkle and shine from the inside. Exactly. Exactly. You the fucking empress. A spiritual, probably the spiritual light and empress now. Okay. But like, you're the empress. Or have some type of spiritual knowledge or spiritual understanding. Versus this person don't have none of that. None of it. And it's easy to see or plain to see like who's really the problem. Like my analogy. Their life was fucked up beforehand. Or their life was fucked up while they was with you. It's slowly starting to get better. Okay, but still was fucked up a little bit. But like there was some improvement, and then you left and went back to just fucked up mess, no improvement. Where with you, the life was decent. This person came in, went downhill. You let go of this person, it's slowly getting back to what it was before, and even not even like where it was before. It's like you skip where you were before and like shoot up like with this your goal like dramatically with that prayer and the liberation and worship, and it's like that's why I saying like you could become more spiritual and or even religious, and this person can't get to you because for one, angels and God is light energy. Demons, that's dark energy. God can go wherever the fuck he want to go because he created everything. Point blank, period. But demons can't go where angels go. So when I keep saying this person cannot come with you, where you're going, they cannot come. There is a reason. Especially if you on the spiritual path, the light path, and they cannot go with you. That is not God, my guy. That is not of God. God can go wherever. Light, dark, medium. He goes wherever. With no fear. No problems. What popped in my head was BMX. Tell me the last time y'all saw X. Like, he's everywhere. But you're more spiritual, more light. The devil and the demons can't go there. Your light diminish their darkness. Overpowers it. Which is why they're trying to get you to go back to the dark or be low vibrational, so it's easier to attack this dark energy that they're trying to send to you. So I would say dance, laugh, okay? don't think about them. Don't worry about them. Journal your feelings. Don't harbor those feelings, or just speak them out loud. Um, however way you pray. Okay, if it's in your mind, if you speak it out loud, you whatever you gotta do. Angels hearing. God is listening every time, all the time. That's his job. That's what he does. Also, another thing with the spiritual, because I know there's a hierophant and a high priestess that are trying to make it seem like they they are spiritual or religious as well. It's literally in the Bible, okay, that demons and Satan know the Bible. They know God's teaching. What makes you so different? If you know it, they know it. Y'all both know it. Only thing that the difference is like when he comes. Okay, when God appears, these they scared. Okay, trembling, shaking, 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 shaking. Fear. Why? They did things wrong. They know they're gonna get punished. Well, other people they get scared too because it's just like, oh my goodness, he's a very mighty and powerful person. You gonna all that power gonna scare the fuck out of you. But it's just like if you didn't do anything wrong, he's not gonna hurt you. Also, what makes y'all what's supposed to make a Christian or a spiritual person different is like you know the words, you know what he's saying, you know what you're telling you not to do, okay? But you're actually incorporating it. That's why when I was saying before, this shit makes no sense. You didn't do anything to them to cause any fights, conflict, or problem. It was this person. They talking and attacking you, slandering you, and you did what was right. You stopped being around this person, and you stopped them from sabotaging you, and they upset and feel like you're supposed to continue to let them sabotage you and beat up on you and do. And it's like that makes no sense. Makes no sense. Especially if they say do unto others as you want others to do unto you. They don't want you to beat on them. They don't want you to sabotage them. They literally want you to take care of them and like increase their value and bring them onto your level. And it's just like, but you're trying to bring me down to your like that. It makes no sense. Makes no sense. They're not practicing what they're preaching. It's stupid. Also, that person that's doing tarot videos or whatever they're doing just for money, they're also lying. That's karma as well, which is why they could be scared. It has nothing to do with you, but they try to blame other people, like throw the rock and be like, "Oh, it was them," when it's all actuality it was them. Like, oh, their life is a fucked up mess because this person did this, and the third. And it's like, oh, this person must have cursed me. And it's like, no, you actually cursed yourself by giving false information. The world is already fucked up enough, okay? Why would you tell somebody the wrong information to then, especially if they wanted help and needed help? You trying to make it seem like you're gonna help this person when in all actuality you fucking up their life even more. Oh, you ever watch Archer? It's like when Archer had breast cancer, right? And then they was giving him pills and he wasn't really getting better. And come to find out it was like placebos. And then he was like, they're giving it to like a whole bunch of people. And why they doing it? So he went on a whole rampage. It's like that. It's like they literally wronged you. Know that you have whatever you have, right? Well, he had breast cancer. It could just simply, you was a people pleaser. You want to be nice to everybody. You was very kind, right? And they're saying, here, take this. Okay, when it was Archer, it was like, here, take this tablet. It will help with your cancer. It will help with it. Take it. And where for you, you're reading or listening to these readings, and they're giving you advice to make it seem like it's going to help the cancer or the problem, but in all actuality, it's not doing anything, and the cancer or whatever the problem just continue to go rambunctious, continue growing. That kind of thing. They wanted you to allow this problem to consume you and overtake you. That's why I said this is them. But to other people, that's you, and that's not actually you. You actually the Empress. That's what I mean by it's clear to see. Just by their life alone. Also, with the Hermit being here, um, like not everybody. Some people has intuition and stuff like that. Also, everybody has intuition. Not everybody use it. So with this, like that priestess and the Queen of Cups before, like they probably did have intuition before. The birds had to be there at some point in time, and then they started lying and manipulating and doing things for their own personal gain. Shit left. Just like the Tower, it talks about a fall from grace, which is why the crown literally always get flown off. They thought because there was royalty, or because they was of authority, or they crown and this and the third, they thought that they was gonna be able to do whatever the fuck they wanted to do, and nobody was going to say anything to them. No one's gonna check them. And God was like, that's cute. Downfall. So it's like every time they try to send a tower moment to you with this catastrophic and this curse, it really just breaks them and downfall on them. Also, if they didn't have money, how are they finding money to do and send these curses and pay for these curses? Where they getting this money from? Hmm. That's the real question. Where is they getting this money from? How are they doing this? It's like rather than working to save, they're working to curse you. That makes no sense. That's stupid. Where you're working and saving for your prosperity and your growth. Like your Ten of Pentacles, even if you don't have kids now, you're saving and preparing for when you do. If you do. And that makes more sense and more productive than what this other person is doing. Right? So now we have the After Tarot. And the King of Pentacles came out slanted like this. So it could be. Okay. So with this King of Wands that came out twice, the King of Wands is actually superficial and materialistic. You're actually the true definition of the King of Pentacles. With the Empress being here. And then somebody with the pillars, you can tap into that masculine energy and provide and take care of yourself. Hey, Hangman. So there was this pause, this break, and this stagnation. But it was like while you was there, you started gaining your strength. Because in the Hangman, like his legs, something about like it's an uncomfortable situation, right? But he found comfort in it, and he then got enlightened, seeing things in a new perspective. That's why I said with the Hermit being here, you actually are spiritually enlightened and have spiritual knowledge due to what this person, or becoming more spiritual and becoming more, because the Hangman also talk about spiritual awakening, where this is talking about spiritual knowledge, and also the Tower talks about spiritual awakening as well. With this new perspective, you're realizing, seeing that this person was never the Ten of Pentacles or a true Ten of Pentacles. They were more so the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles? Why keep saying that? The King of Pentacles reverse. Then we have the Ace of Wands. Funny enough, there's a lizard on here. See? They're going to try to take action to give you... They're trying to take action to come in and breadcrumb you. Give you passion instead of love. And it's like it's gonna come out of nowhere. Or they come out of nowhere. Also, another thing with the bird, because I looked here, when they say get back to your natural and reconnect with your hippie roots, bird is coming to the tree. There's trees here, right? There's no trees here. See? You have spiritual knowledge compared versus this person. And then we have the Five of Swords. Yeah. They sabotaged and fucked it up, and you left them to their own devices. And somebody, like I said before, somebody saw what happened. Yeah. Cause you're here. This person, that you're right. Yellow, yellow, right. You're more like you're closer to whoever did it. This the culprit. Where here you're farther away from the culprit, but this person that was watching or saw everything, like a bystander, is now closer to the culprit. So it's like after this already happened, you walked away with this hangman with the stagnation and pause. You stopped, changed ways, took and went on. You took action in another direction. You let this person, like I said before, you let this person live in the delusion or whatever lie helped them sleep at night. You was like, alright, cool. And you walked away. You left them to their own delusions. And I keep saying, it's easy to see who the problem is. I wasn't even there, and I can tell you who the problem was. Okay? Now you're moving on. You meeting new people, and you planning your life and who you allowing in your world and who not allowing into your world. And this person is not one of them. See the world. Yeah. You moving on and you closing out cycles. That path of giving everybody the benefit of the doubt or let them fuck you over a couple of times, like you're not doing that anymore. The materialistic and the superficial, you're not doing that anymore. Whatever you used to do, you're not doing that anymore. You healed from it. That's what's like, it's like you slowly get better, but you don't go back to the person that you were. You literally skip over that. Like, yeah. It's like the people that was there when you are helping you through this difficult times, you're keeping them in the world, in like this new world and this new cycle. But this people that sabotage and stuff like that, you kicking them to the curb. They try to sabotage this new beginning for you. You leaving them out in the cold. Because you don't, there's no point. So we have from the Rebel deck, Laugh. Then we have Where's Your Fucking Sense of Humor? Cause I looked at the Hangman. I was it could be taken in two totally different ways with the King of Pentacles here. You see things in a new perspective and that help you change how you act or how you do certain things in your life. This person is in a spiritual prison. Another reason why they can't move on and move forward. And then we have You're Talented and Fucking Amazing. Then we have The World Needs Your Power, Use Your Voice, but don't use it for dumb shit. Told you. Communicating with this person is a waste of time. It's a waste of time. Even if they know that they're the problem, you tell them everything, made it so plain that even a 5-year-old can understand. They're gonna be like, "What do you mean? What are you talking about? It makes no sense." They're choosing not to understand you. And we have a lightning bolt. Where figure shit out on your own. So you have the energy and the power to figure this out. But just don't waste it on dumb shit. With the Five of Swords, don't sabotage yourself. This person sabotaged the relationship trying to get you to self-sabotage so they can come back in and sabotage shit. Don't sabotage yourself. But at the bottom of the decks now, we have illness with disease, weakness, and fertility. Nope, that's not that. That's not what that word said. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're not supposed to feel weak. Fragile? It's not fragile either. Fragility? But, oh, okay, what's underneath there? Fury, yeah. They want you to be sick and be sad and be hurt, and you're not. You're supposed to be weak, where it's easier for them to attach and send all, like, these curses to you. And for it to be attached to you so it can get to you, and you're not. That's why I said it can, that laughter, be happy. Be happy, you dance, you Millie Rock, you do what you gotta do, okay? You shake that negativity off of you, wash it off of you, whatever the fuck you gotta do. Let them be mad. They mad because they can't get inside the club. And it's like, if you was inside, what did you get it outside? That's not my fault. Not my fault. You did that. And if you on the outside and you can't get in, that's something to do with you. That had nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. Once you come, you're not letting me in. Your personality is saying red flags. Like, it's saying red flags. So it's just like, yeah, you're not going to get in here. And then we have Poe and Brave Flight with Don't Let Fear Stop You This Time. Yeah, another thing with the curses, they're trying to send it so you can be scared. And not go after what you want to go after to get you to sabotage. Yeah, self-sabotage yourself. That's what said, don't do that. Don't do it. And then we have Mending a Broken Heart Fairy with Healing from Heartbreak. Yeah, this person was a liar. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles reverse. Right? They were stubborn. So they knew what they was doing was wrong. Like I said before, they knew you deserved an apology. They wasn't going to apologize. Or now that you know the truth or that things are changing. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles. Now they're going to try to come in. But they're going to multitask. They're going to keep... It's going to continue to be a problem. The pentacles that they giving you, they're going to juggle it. It's not a solid offer. If they cheated before, they're going to cheat again, but then be more quiet with it, more secret about it. Not, let me just stop, like that kind of thing. They're not doing that. And then we have the Six of Cups, right? But then the deck kind of sort of like split, and then it is this Nine of Wands. So like you're thinking about the past, and also with or reflecting on your past, but then with the healing and aloha healing and mending from a broken heart, you're persevering over the past that you had. That's why I was like, you don't come back, you don't go back to the old person that you once were. And then at the bottom of the deck over here, how they gonna pretend like they giving you this cup of love, but we had over here with that Knight, can't see that, but the Knight of Cups, yeah, they're gonna make it seem like it's a loving, caring offer, but in all actuality, it's not. It's all clouded. Yeah. See the ghost look surprised? Like, yeah. Spirit surprised their damn self on why this person thought that was a good idea. Makes no sense. And then with this, I'm gonna have to go through it. So it's the Fool, right? And then it's the Eight of Swords, and then the Devil. Right? You see them on the floor, right? These. The Lovers and stuff like that then get changed on the floor. See all the demons in the back there? You see it? Exactly. They know what they did was foolish and impulsive and was dumb. Right? They was too busy on the superficial and the mundane that they didn't see the cliff. They didn't see how they was sabotaging. Even if they did, they was going to continue, right? Now, you were stuck. I'll put that down. You were stuck and bonded and confused and trapped, okay? Somebody helped you get out, right? Somebody helped you got out. Like I said before, there was Somebody saw what they did. I don't know if it was like somebody that enabled them or whatever. Either way, there's a witness. Even if somebody did enable them, there's like another person to saw who enabled them, who did this and who did that and that kind of thing. And helped you get out of this mental mind trap. And now that you're out of this mental mind trap, they're trying to do everything in the power to make it seem like you were the one that wanted this or did all this and created this or introduced them to this, and that wasn't the case. They created fear and illusion in your head to keep you stuck. And now that you know the truth, you're no longer stuck. They trying to get you to stuck again, and latched onto them again, and trying to send you a bunch of curses and demons and entities to get you to be stuck and linked to them again. What's underneath the devil? What's his name? See, Seven of Pentacles. Putting all the work and effort that they can to try to reap what they sow. But then it's just like, bitch, no. No. You fucked me over. So it's only fair and it's only right that you also get fucked over too. So that's what the curses they're trying to send you. They planted them curses. So it's only right that they reap them curses as well. You didn't plant them. So their life is a fucked up mess that have shit to do with you. Oh, and then at the bottom of this one, we have get creative and excited. Use your imagination with wonder. So write your goals, write your dreams. Know that this person cannot sabotage them and or fuck them up because they got to deal with the curses that they're trying to send to you. Everything they're trying to wish and send to you, they will have to deal with. And then some people wanted you to be homeless. So they gonna end up homeless. With the sickness and illness, whatever the fuck they wanted you to get, they gonna have it. Okay? It has nothing to do with you. You did not curse that person. So if you hear a video over here, read it and be like, oh, you cursed this person and you didn't, no. No. You didn't send or do shit. Okay? They trying to send to you something and it ricocheted back. That's why they're trying to say that you sent it. You didn't send it. It ricocheted. Because it couldn't touch you. I just said, you are light. They are dark. The dark cannot touch the light. Or it can't harm it. But the light can harm the dark, which is why they're trying to say it's you, trying to make it seem like you not of the light when it's all actuality. They was hurting themselves. If they never threw the fucking rock, they never did this shit, problem would never been, they won't be having a problem. But that's the Knight of Pentacles. They're stubborn. They don't want to see that. They wanted you to come to them, not they having to come to you. They know what they did the whole time. And it's not your responsibility to fix it. It's the consequences of their actions, not yours. But yeah. But that's all that I'm seeing for this reading. If you feel like this reading helped you or resonated with you, then please like, share, and subscribe. Oh, also with the curses, I'm not going with the spell deck and and stuff like that. I feel like for some of y'all people, they're doing it for attention. And it's the same thing every time. Like, oh, I don't want you to heal. I don't want you to love somebody else. I don't want new love coming into your life. I don't want this. I don't want that. And da 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 da. It's still going to happen anyways. It's just not going to happen for them on their own life. Everything that they wish for you is going to happen to them. So, be careful what you wish for. That kind of thing. Yeah. Also, another thing, a lot of people don't understand physics. So I don't know why they're conjuring things and doing shit that involves physics, and they don't understand it. That's the Pentacles reverse. Like, they don't have the knowledge or understanding of what's going on. So like that's why they also blaming you. They never understood the fact that if you're not around them, this person doesn't care to talk to you or be with you or care to associate with your energy or anybody similar to your energy. Whatever, you can't send anything to that person. It just gets sent right back to you. It's like mailing something without having an address on it. It's just going, like, you don't have the to address, but you have the return address. It's going to just continue to be returned to you, till you know the address to where it needs to be delivered. But then it's like you know the address, but when the person goes there to deliver it, there's no house there. So it has to get sent back to you because it's just like we can't deliver that. See, it's that. That's the reservation. That's like you're saying. They're trying to look at your club. They can't see inside the club. Now they're trying to send something. Your house not even fucking there. But to some people, the house not there. The people that need to be there, the house there. It's that. It's like a little cloak of invisibility. Yeah. And this person can't see it because they're not meant to see it. The devil. They're not meant to see it. They're not meant to be there. Yeah. But that's all that I have for this reading. I hope that helped you and resonated with you. But thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay. It glitched. That's what keeps happening. So I now gotta watch it. So, but this brought a dog to increase my chance of meeting the opposite sex. Like I was saying before, a lot of people buy dogs for different reasons. Some buys it because they just love dogs. Especially if they get like one from the shelter, they try to save it, rescue it. But if it's to meet the opposite sex, they will literally get a rescue dog and be like, I'm trying to save it. They're trying to be like, oh my god, you're so nice, you're so sweet. In all actuality, that dog don't even like them. Yeah. You don't know what to do with that dog. Can't take care of it. There's a lot of different reasons why people get dogs. Also, pay attention to the dog. The dog will tell you if they like their owner or not. Then we have never have I ever had sex with my friend's mom/father. Those are lines that should not be crossed. Then we have never have I ever purposely, there we go, tried to dream about sex. What's wrong? Okay, these came out together. So we have never have I ever had sex in 5 different states with 5 different people. Had the wrong thing, said the wrong thing during sex. Had. Okay. Never have I ever used 2 condoms because my partner was a skank. Well, technically, you're not supposed to use 2 condoms anyways. You can use a dental dam and a condom, but you can't use a male condom and a female condom. Those 2 don't go together. Just don't go together. That did you not take sex ed? Did you not listen to sex ed? I think that's the problem. We have a lot of players out here that didn't pay attention to sex ed. That ain't healthy. It's like if you're gonna be out here sleeping with everybody and their mama, at least pay attention to the one thing. It has sex in its name. You literally trying to dream about sex. Sleep, like, why not? Why not listen? To even learn how to healthy, like, take care of you. But no. Now, I've never ever done a keg stand. Those are to do shit for attention. Who needs to drink upside down? Nobody. Then we have never ever farted while having sex and roofied someone. Yeah. I'm telling you to run away from this person. If that question would know how you die or know when you die, it's like I'm cool with death. I know death is a part of life. It happens. But when God said it's my time, it's my time. Like, I don't need to know. He knows. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay? You just know that I'm alright with it. I'm cool. And then we have witnessed a crime and done nothing about it. That's what this person's trying to get you to do. To participate in the crimes that they're trying to commit and do nothing. But you know it's a crime. That's the shit. That's that the gag is. You know it's a crime, so you don't participate in it. Then we had never ever role played. Yeah, told you. They're trying to get you to make it seem like you're the criminal when you're not the criminal. So you can take the fall for it, or you get majority of the time. The bulk of the time, when that's not actually the case. It was this person. Or they're doing that to protect the actual ringleader. Um, so far everything makes sense. With the Drufian people, um, the drugs, it makes sense. All of it makes sense. And especially with that role playing, this person is literally is an actor in their own life. That's why the grass is fake. Their grass is fake. Your grass is real the whole time. Which is why they mad. Because they thought your grass was fake. You was doing like fake shit, cutting corners to get your grass like that. And it's like, no. It's real and it's healthy and well kept. I want to tell you, person stupid. That was like, you can't use 2 condoms. Unless, it depends on what sex ed did you have. Because I know some people, but depending on what the state, when it's like 5 different states, some states preach or teach abstinency and don't teach anything else. But you can't use, you're not supposed to use 2 condoms together. It doesn't do much. Be like, oh, what if the first one's pop? Of course it's gonna pop if you put the one on top of the other. You're literally just asking for it to pop. So you can use like a condom and a dental dam, or a condom and something else, but the rest of the other things, like a cream, I think it was, I don't know, okay? But you can't use, I remember, you can't use a male condom and a female condom together. It does not enjoy it. It does not like them. Also, like I said, this person is for the street, but this was a skank person for the streets. Um, so now we got the red cards to the never have I ever, right? So these 2 came out together. So we have charades and guilty or not. But if I'll pick one card in my hand that I am guilty of and act it out charade style with no words, if anybody is able to guess the card correctly, then I win. Guilty or not says everyone passed a winning play card that they are to their right face down without looking. Hold the play card on your forehead, and one by one each person votes guilty or not guilty. If you're guilty, you win the card. So I don't know what y'all did. Which one of y'all did whatever the fuck y'all did. That's your whatever card that you're guilty of, that's your card. You win that card. Cool. Everything else, that's the charades. This person is acting, like I've been said. Then we have own it. Everyone else pick a play card that they are guilty of and place it on the table face up. I will decide which card is poor life decision, and this person, the person that played it wins and discards the rest. There's a lot of shit that I see is just pitiful. So, I can't really say anything. I don't see why we roofing people. That's literally a crime. Is that, like, they keep doing crimes without realize. I don't know if they don't realize it's a crime or they just don't give a fuck that it's a crime. Because if they have an STI and they purposely are spreading it to other people, you could go to jail for that. And you're roofing people. You could go to jail for that too. So it's just like, they purposely being a menace to society. And just thinking nothing is supposed to come of it. And it's just like, that's crazy. Then we have classic, where I get to pick a playing card from my hand, and one by one we go around it in group clockwise and answer it. The first person to admit to it wins the card. Like I said, whatever card that you own up, that's you. If it's not, or it could be like y'all both did it, y'all both guilty of it, which is why at some point you saw eye to eye with this person. But like I said, the relationship was, the Four of Wands was flipped and reversed because this person was acting with the charades. Then we have who is the biggest perv with have ever participated in a panty raid. Popped in my head with SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs, and it was his mom's underwear. Have you ever climbed under the bleachers to look up a girl's skirt? So this person just purposely being a menace. Purposely. Have you ever had sex in your parents' bedroom? Have you ever made out with a relative? Have you ever had sex in not in the house of the Lord, in church? That's another thing, like that, like I don't know. I don't know. But like they literally with the spiritual hater, they literally did shit for spirit to be like, fuck off. Leave me alone. I do not know you. I will not help you. And now they're trying to get spirit like other everybody else around them to also be isolated and rejected by spirit. And they're just like, no, they're rejecting you because they know that you're intentionally doing it. Where everybody else, they make an innocent mistake. This person know what they're doing. They're intentionally doing what they're doing. And then be like, it was a mistake. I'm sorry. They're not sorry. Then we have from the Taboo deck with whisper, speak, soft, airs, secrets, loud. Yeah, like I said before, that's the secret that the unlike boys and girls that they think that's not that obvious and nobody is real loud to some people. It's quiet to some people. It's soft to some people, but it's loud to some people. It's loud to some people. And then we have blackout with electricity, color, drunk, forget, and shades. Yeah. Oh, they might try to drink to block it out. Oh, you know what just popped in my head? The perks of being a wallflower. With Patrick and I forgot his name, but he was on the football team. Yeah, and he always drink beforehand to seeing Patrick because he actually does like Patrick and enjoy Patrick, but it's hard for him to accept the fact that he's gay because other people won't accept it, so he drinks to suppress the pain, drinks to forget. Or this person would get drunk on purpose to go do those activities, but while they're getting drunk, they know that's why they're doing it. Or they would just try to say like, "Oh, I was blackout drunk. I didn't remember. What are you talking about? What happened?" And like that, try to make it seem like it's an excuse, but in all actuality, they know what they did, and they know what they're doing. Then we have a jock with athlete, scrap, itch, sports, college. He was. He was an athlete. Isn't like gay football players now? Like, I don't know gay basketball players. I'm be honest with you, but I know there's gay football players. So it's like, I don't see what's the big deal. If you're good at the sport, why does it matter? You're still gonna get hit regardless. Get tackled regardless. Like, it doesn't matter. Oh, and then we have wet blanket with fun, dry, comforter, soggy, downer. Oh, also with roofing people for this blackout and then a wet blanket. It's a story called The Cabin, and if y'all are friends and stuff like that,
you're fine. Like I've said before, with the perks of being the wildflower, somebody is okay with accepting the fact that they're gay. Somebody else need a little bit of liquid courage, or when there's liquid courage, like I said before, they just whoever likes them, whoever's giving them attention, that's who they go to. That's who they're gravitating to, and this person knows that they're trying to use it to their own advantage. Then we have bear goggles with attractive bar drunk standards ugly. Yeah, I've drunk twice. And then we have morning what? Yeah, morning with early wood night wake up sleep. And then we have toot with train fart horn wind butt. So if you're trying to figure out who I was talking about, it's the person that farted when you had sex. Or smelled like a fart. I don't know. I don't know why that popped in my head. The person could have smelled like a fart or literally farted. Then we have mixed martial arts with grip, combat, sports, fight, UFC. Yeah, with that take a range, you're going to fight to get this person out your life. Or, yeah, they watched you leave, didn't fight for you. So now you gotta like literally fight to keep this person out your life. Cause they're gonna try to keep coming back. Then we have Pinterest with pictures, Corel, board, share ideas. That word, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna be honest with you. Correct. Um. Yeah, that's what I was like. Anything that you're posting or doing, they're seeing that to try to come back and either use it, make it seem like it's. They know what they're doing. Do not believe this person. Do not trust this person. Especially if you healed, don't let this person undo all the things that you just have to heal from. Right now we have boner. We have hard, ready, wood, erect, stiff. Yeah, we have wood twice. Person just coming to you because they want sex. Then we have nail, polish, manicure, toes, hammer, fingers. They come into you because, like I said before, you were a good candidate to be their beard. You take good care of yourself. Hair done, nails done, everything done. You take very good care of yourself. Compared to that's why I'm just like I'm confused to why they kind of trying to make you feel like or make you into Ugly Betty because you're never. If you were, they wouldn't have gave you the time of day. And I don't really think Betty is that ugly. So it's just like it's just her eyebrows. She could have tweezed them, or fixed them, brushed them down. I like braces. I guess that it is. That's just that too. Maybe her what she dressed is a little bit crazy, but it's like to each and own, to everybody own. Okay, gotta be comfortable in your own clothes. That's all that matters. It's like it's that where you should be okay to be yourself and be who you are. They're trying to make it seem like you should be embarrassed to be who you are, and it's like you should not. Fuck them, cause you are great and amazing, just like God made you. You probably lost yourself along the way, okay? But He helping you find your way back, so fuck him. Then we have stilettos with sexy pump heels, shoes, and sparkle. Yeah, you are beautiful just the way that you are. No filter. See? You don't need no filter. With hashtag picture Instagram speak in mind. So we gotta speak twice. Um, hold on. Gotta look at it again. Um, okay, we have speak twice. Oh, we have woody and not wood. But it's still the same thing. Um, and drunk. Oh yeah, I was about to say we had photos. I was like, I know I seen that somewhere. Um. Oh, they talk about your photos behind your back without you realizing. But also with this boner and this morning wood, they beat themselves to you. They jerk off to you. Huh. Jock. Yeah. They jerk off to you or beat themselves off to you, but then try to make it seem like you are too beneath their standards. But in all actuality, they fucked it up and sabotaged it and then try to drink it away to make it seem like they're not this ugly person that they are. They don't want the truth to come out and to be spoken. If the truth come out, that's too loud for them. They want to keep that a secret. So if you can say the truth, speak the truth, they want you to speak it softly. But then no matter if you whisper in the truth, it's still too loud to them. The truth is, they sabotage the relationship and don't want you to know. Still too loud for them. That's still too loud for them. Like, they sabotage the relationship and didn't want you to know. Because they want you to take some type of blame. You have no blame. Oh, hold on. Because he came out together. So we have we have the Queen of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Told you, they a page. They already had the Queen here. Right? And then we had the Queen of Swords with the Queen of Wands, who is known to be this little sexy hot little thing, very attractive. You taking care of yourself, you loving yourself, you're realizing that you were good the whole time. That's what, like, you probably lost your way. There's people along there that probably helped you further and further to lose your way. And it's like now that's what you're releasing. You're just like, nah, fuck all that. I'm not doing that no more. I lost myself. I'm gonna find myself, and I'm not losing myself ever again for anybody. Like, then we have the Three of Swords. Yeah. Now this person's heartbroken. You're heartbroken because you realize the painful truth of the matter was that the person literally tried to bring you down and sabotage you or make you feel ugly. And that was their intention the whole time because they personally wanted something, and the way that you were wouldn't have gotten them that. Right? Because I keep, because she's a queen, right? Pages are known to be children. She's holding a baby. They wanted you to take care of them and nurture them. That's what I said before. Like, there's a problem, and they're the one that caused it, but they want you to fix it and to cater them and coddle them and do all this stuff. And that's, no. And we don't even have butterflies here. We had it over there. You're the one that's transforming and stuff like that. Where over here they have clouds, so they might like have a slightly clouded judgment. Because it's white and then it's gray. You're above the gray clouds and you see nothing but white clouds and stuff like that. So even if it, like, your quote unquote judgment is cloudy, you're still being optimistic, right? Where this person would be only optimistic for the things that benefit them. And with birds being here, they thinking that they're receiving intuitive messages, but it's more so messages coming from their ego. Also, no, because there's a gray cloud right there. Their ego and their pride is blocking out intuitive downloads, intuitive messages. Also, this person won't be able to understand it either way. Did we have Link somewhere? I remember that being brought up. Because she have chains on. So, they wanted to link you to get you attached to their toxic, materialistic, superficial ways, which is the devil. Which is why we have forbidden temptation. That's another meaning for the devil. And the devil have like a little altar, which the people are chained to. You freed yourself from that. Also, then we had contract, yeah. If it was a karmic contract, you freed yourself from it by realizing the harsh truths of the fact that there are karmics out there, and there are actually real people out there, and this person isn't one of them. Yeah, judgment. You decide to make that decision. Even though it was harsh and it was difficult for you to make, you still made it because this person would have left you for dead. Yeah, Knight of Swords. And now they're trying to come back in. Now they're trying to rush back in. Right? Because before the clouds was all, it was gray. Now the cloud is not gray. Right? The flags are gray though. They trying to rush back in to make it seem like they gonna speak the truth. They see things clearly now, but in all actuality, that's not what's happening. Yeah, King of Swords. With the moons being here, your intuition, spirit is talking to you more than they talk to this person. Even with the birds being there, they can be like spiritual messengers. They don't understand what is being said to them. Or even what's being said to them is you need to apologize. What you did was wrong. What you did was fucked up. You were wrong. It's more like it's their conscience pretty much haunting them is what it is. And they feel like if they come to you, it's like they blaming you and it's like it's not your fault. You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. So they're trying to come to you, feed you their little clouded judgment that they got and want you to be A-okay with it as if what they're saying is true when it's not. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. You could by yourself. You end up cutting them off and just with that taking a rain check, you literally end up walking away and rejecting them and be like, I'm good. Using your discernment and yeah, we have disconnecting. Yeah, you disconnect from this person and just realize yourself. You're better off by yourself, and there is no need to going back and forth with this person because the Queen of Pentacles, it came out slanted. So where you're more self-efficient, self-reliant, and dependable and reliable, use the resources that you have. This person is more materialistic and try to use other people's resources to get the move ahead. And it's just, they're a leech. They try to piggyback off of other people's success. And we have the Star. Yeah. They see that you're in the spotlight. There was it makes me happy to see you healed. Yeah. Because you're the Queen of Pentacles. Where before, it was hard for you to provide for yourself or to nurture yourself, to take care of yourself, to take care of house or home and everything and stuff like that. Is this person see that you're now able to do that and have no problems and feel like you should now be able to take care of them and cater to them the way that they wanted you to do before. And that's not happening. You're now healed, being yourself and being true to who you are, and not letting anybody sabotage you or betray you or cause you to lose hope or lose faith ever again. Yeah, death. That shit comes to an end. And it's like where, because I know I was talking about the crown, it's like where they thought they was going to be able to take your crown off of your head to do what you was doing or to get your throne and stuff like that. Death was like, no. I come for everybody and whoever I choose. Change happened and occur for everybody. Things are going to end. And this, with the judgment, is ending. Or it's like a spiritual death. With the rejection, this person, the spirit's not talking to them. They would be in limbo, pretty much. Purgatory. For the shit that they did. Purgatory is that's kind of fucked up to say. Cause it took me a minute because I took a pause because I was like, spirit don't want them, like angel don't want them, and the devil don't want them either. Is that like this person literally did too much shit. So now they stuck in purgatory and need help to fix it, and nobody can help them. If nobody wants to help them, nobody, because they They fucked themselves over trying to fuck somebody else over that did absolutely nothing wrong to them, and then lied not only about you, they lied to other people about you, and then gathered them or got them to pretty much participate in the fuckery when it just made no sense. It's like no. Mm-mm. With this sports, it's like nobody will pick them to be on their team. They sit on the benches, like that kind of thing. Like they just did way too much. Then we have the Five of Swords with God the highest being, with desire of knowledge and inquis. I'm gonna show you that word of wisdom, cause it's not popping in my head right now. That. Mm, of wisdom. So that's what it is. You trust in spirit and believing in spirit, which is why you have the star. After, because it's the tower, then the star. So this shit already fell. You already see that it, like, and also the tower can mean like a spiritual awakening and a spiritual enlightenment. This shit already fell. Already know that it wasn't built to last or made to last. Going about your merry-old way in your journey. Probably asking why didn't it last, or this and the third. It ain't last because the person lied to you. Okay? And they had secrets they would never would have told you. Never would have told you. Either you find out on your own, then even if you try to confront them, they would have lied to you, trying to make it seem like you were crazy when it was actually you was on to something. You knew the truth. Okay? You knew the truth. It's that, like, they would have continued to gaslight, manipulate, and they just did way too fucking much. And if God with the highest being and the heart being here, that's why they will end up in limbo. God knows the heart and the intention of what you're doing. They purposely did this shit. They did not care. They felt like they was above everything. Then we have the Five of Pentacles with the forbearing God, with patience, revealing secrets of nature, and spreading knowledge and industry. Yeah. The difference between knowledge and wisdom, you can know something, but wisdom, you know it and you know how to apply it to your life. But that's what I was like, this person, even if the birds is near them, but they don't know what the fuck to do. There's one bird near you, right here, right here. There's two over here, but you still know what to do. You understand what the bird is saying. You ever watch Demon Slayer? It's like that. Where you have your own little bird and stuff like that. You understand what the fuck it's saying to you. Okay, but you can still understand other people's birds and stuff like that. But with this person, they don't even understand their own bird, but yet they trying to tell you what your bird is saying. How? How? It's like they don't. It's like Spanish. They don't speak no type of Spanish, but yet they put it down that they can be a translator for Spanish. How? Who's you translating for? What is you translating? It's just short-sighted, and they sabotage the relationship and end up leaving themselves out in the cold where they wanted you to be out in the cold, struggling and all this stuff. It ended up happening for them, which is why some of y'all people, if they were selling spell works and trying to send it to you, they know it's not working and it's not going to do the effect that it's doing. It's going to bounce right back to that person that sent it, which is why they're trying to get you to befriend them to get hit as well in the karma. Or they think that you become their friend again, they won't get hit with karma, and Spirit is just like, y'all both will get hit. I don't care. This person will get hit for going back to being your, like, okay. This is you, right? This is them. This is karma. right? You over here, away from the karma. This person is literally trying to get you come back in front of the karma, or just be side by side with them, and thinking that it's not going to hit them because you're now here. That's the imagination. That's blissful thinking. At that point in time, because you was over here and you chose to go here, you agreed to say yes to this person. Even spirit done said, rain check, don't do it. Reject this person. Y'all both get hit with it. Which is what this person know. Either they know that, see that, and don't care. So when I hit it, the black one moves further than the opal one. Is that like they still get hit, but they like y'all both still get hit, but like one don't get hit as hard. Like the effect doesn't do as much damage to one as the other. Where like for you, because you just trying to give this person the benefit of the doubt. If that's the heart that you have, you're just trying to be nice, give the benefit of the doubt. This, and the third. But God got you out of that. Got you out of there for a reason. With the death, it's dead. It's over. Judgment is over. Judgment comes before the world card. The shit's done and ending. A new cycle is about to begin. Don't go back to the old cycle. That makes no sense. And then we have the Eight of Cups with God, the pleasure of men's children, with transformation, given given consolation. Nope. I'm gonna show you. The word not coming to me. And then in adversity. Show it. It's like he giving you comfort during this hard ass time. So don't go back and throw the whole shit in his face and be like, oh, I know you got me out of it. And I know you get me out of it again. He will not. Okay? He will not. Because the first time it wasn't your choice. The second time that was your choice. Okay? He helped those who helped themselves. Okay, now I just found this one. It says the law of divine oneness, happens for a reason. Right? That's why I was like, that's why I started talking about the devil card with the chains is being broken. The chains is already broken. Why would you go back to this place that tempted you, or this person that tempted you, that got you stuck and chained to the devil? That's before you ain't know better. That's different. You ain't know better. Now that you know better, you should do better. And then it's like you went back to the person. It's like you're not even trying to do better. But you know. That's why it's like the difference between the wisdom and knowledge. If you know and don't know how to apply it, then ask for wisdom. They will help you. But if you know and you know how to apply it and just choosing not to do it, yeah, that's on you. That's on you. But to help you overcome this, whatever, all this, we have journal it out, write how you feel. There are so many disruptions. It literally, because I just thought it glitched, and I realized when it glitched. But, like, no, it completely, like, turned the whole video off. So it's like this person is literally trying to do nothing but cause disruption in your life. And a whole bunch of tower moments. And even if you don't love the person the way that you did before, because like you still have love and care for them, but it's not like when you're in a relationship, it's not like that. Like you're literally hoping that at some point in time this person heals and become a better person, but don't hold your breath. Like that kind of thing. Don't hold your breath. I would more so say, like, just continue to pray. Rather than saying, like, I pray for this person, da-da-da-da-da, just pray to release all the negative cords or attachments that people have onto you, the things that they're projecting onto you, all the negativity, the envy, the jealousy, the abuse, all of it. Just shed all of it. Don't say no names. Don't say this person, that person. Just whatever they did that you ain't like, other people that's doing that you don't like, everything that makes you feel uncomfortable, pray it out. Okay? Pray it out. I'm tired of people forcing me to do things that I say no to and try to coerce me and try to convince me into saying yes. Lord, please remove those people. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. Now, there are going to be some people that do try to tempt you. Yes. See if you learned the lesson. Yeah. But you also, that's where you got to use your discernment. King and Queen of Swords. You hold the Ace of Swords, the Sword of Truth, and clarity and breakthrough. If you're confused, also with the bird and stuff like that, if you're confused, that's not your intuition. Your intuition won't confuse you. It talks to you in a way for you to understand. Then we have believe in yourself, unleash your inner unicorn. See the butterflies? Because you are one of a kind. You're beautiful the way you are, and they ain't see your value, and it's their loss. Too bad, so sad. Who cares? You ain't want this person anyways. Look at me problems and struggles they got. You want that? No, you wanted to be happy. They wanted to give you problems, stress, anxiety. It makes no sense. Then we have sweet treat. And bake something. Eat some sweets. If you're diabetic, I don't know, bake something. Just use that sugar. Find a substitute. To get more in touch and relax with yourself. Oh, because there's apples and strawberries. You can do that. Have some fruit. If you don't want to have like something, rest, sleep too. You know. Especially, I'm a big advocate for naps. Okay. Your whole life could be falling apart. You take a good old nap, you wake up, things start slowly making sense. Be able to add things to like, take a break, take a nap. Four of Swords is in the tarot deck for a reason. You need to recharge. You need to rest. Your body needs it. Your mind needs it. Sleep is important. The less sleep that you have, at some point in time, your body slows down because your mind slows down, your body slows down. It can't keep up to what you want it to keep up with. So at the bottom of the deck for some of these, okay. So with the Puff Puff Pass, the debate was, if we were in a horror movie, who would die first, right? And then we had, do you want to know how you would die or when you would die? Don't trust this person. Don't trust this person. Just run. Just run. They are not your friend. They're not going to protect you or care for you or any way, shape, or form. Then at the bottom of Drink Master says we have Joker, choose a player and try to make them laugh in under a minute. If they laugh, they must drink. If not, you drink. We have 3. Yeah. This person do shit. They're literally like a jester. They do shit for attention. You're supposed to lighten up the mood or the energy, but for you, they don't do that. They don't do that. They cause nothing but stress and anxiety. So from the reality TV at the top, it says the lies. And then at the bottom, it says she's 50 Shades of Grey. So that was like the lies that they created or whatever they saying. Like, the people is not fact checking, and even it's like half of the things that they're saying just don't make sense, or what they're trying to do just don't make sense. But yeah, and then we have relaxation with peace, tranquil, and ease, and then underneath that we had sweet dreams with satisfaction, comfortable, and lazy day. And we had rest here. So it's like this person sees that you're healing, you're relaxing, you're cool, you're better off without them, and they're trying to fuck it up. Fuck it up. That's what they try to make their opinion seem like it was facts, and it wasn't. That's why they be like, I wish I can take back what I said. They want to take it back because they know that's why you won't allow them in your space. And that's really why you walked away from them and left them out in the cold. Then we have the Emperor with like unto God with political authority, gives safe travels, and protects against conspiracy. This person is literally trying to conspire against you and bring it down. Then we have the Four of Wands. Could be in a connection or a relationship, or you was with a connection or relationship with this person at some point in time. Also, because the Four of Wands with the two wands on the side, they gonna try to say either soulmate or twin flame, and I already explained that to you. The whole ego situation right there tell you that is false. Then we have ask for help. It does not make you weak, but you should know who to ask help from. That kind of thing. You can't expect somebody else that don't know or don't have the wisdom and or the knowledge to do something and think that they can help you. They can't. Then we also have clear your space, clean your space. So either cleaning out your house, staging your house, whatever you want to do. Then we have the Nine of Swords, right? Losing sleep at night, which is why they were saying to rest, because it was this person in this relationship and this connection was stressing you out. So it was hard for you to sleep or hard for you to rest, to think clearly and stuff like that. Then we have you ever fondled someone who was asleep? You ever saw that movie Kids? You see what I kept saying? I don't know which part is which. Like, I don't know which part is who. And this is from Who's the Biggest Perv? Because that's why I always thought, like, so this is what the majority of it is about. And then this happened at the end. Like, and then from the Never Have I Ever, there's different little groups. Okay. So one is locked my keys in the car while I was running. And okay, I'm good with this one. This one says, never have I ever gone through my partner's Facebook messages. Funny enough, they did that just to accuse you of something that they was doing themselves. Or to look if you was doing what they were doing and you're not. Then we have never ever masturbated with a vegetable. Okay. And remember that year when everybody was like deep throating cucumbers? Yeah. Just had to see if everybody else remembered. Never ever pierced both of my nipples. Okay, and then the red card again is owned it. It says own it. So whatever these that you did, that's you. The rest, your person, or whoever they trying to gather to take you down. But yeah, that's all I see for this reading. The person purposely try to hurt you to get their own way, which is why Spirit is just like, yeah, no. Because you have a purpose and a reason for your life, and you're in alignment with that, and this person trying to throw you off that, and they don't take kindly to that, which is why they will also be very upset if you allow this person to, like, you will also get hit with the karma, and then we'll have to, you know, a whole other tower moment that you have to heal yourself from again, which you clearly said here that you're not trying to do again. So it's like, you know, this person is a liar. Why you would expect the truth from a liar is mind-boggling. So yeah, but that's all for this reading. Feel like this reading helped you. Sorry for all the glitches, and hopefully we do better next time. I'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you for watching.